Hello and welcome back to Shadow Tower Abyss. Last time, we beat up a boss with gun against his spells. And we won. And then we came here to the moving block area. Lots of treasure to be had, but there's mechanical enemies in our way. So in the interim, I did a little bit of thinking about what I'm going to be doing next. And I know there's a lot of treasure left on the right-hand side, but I think today we're going to try and make it to the left-hand side, which is where the boss is. Quite a lot to do. Hopefully we'll be able to get through it without too much of a hassle. And let's get into it. I have changed controllers, so there might be some issues here and there. All right, let's get into it. It might actually be my wire. But we're not going to let things like faulty controllers stop us. Some things I want to try. Yeah. Is this Divine Wind? Yeah, we're going to work with Divine Wind, I think, today. Just a two-handed katana. Alright. So the game actually seems like it tries to push you towards the right-hand side, which is a lot of treasure. But we are heading left today. Mostly I want to get to the boss and have that done. Honestly, I thought I was going to be able to sneak by. So let's try that again. Sometimes RNG is RNG with where monsters spawn. Because apparently it just didn't want to spawn there. Look at it hide. I thought I had it. This side should be easier than the other side. easier, not easy. This might be my last magazine. Oh, wait, we still have some more. Should have waited for it to stop. Controller is still a bit freaking out. This is less than ideal now that I've taken off his bottom. Because I have to reset my y-axis. So we have oh, he's still hiding. Up. I'm out. See if we can't sneak by. So there's going to be a room this. I'm going to grab that, which is a holy ring. Grab this. And then I think we're just going to try and YOLO this out of here. No. Lots of enemies, not very fun. Yeah. It's not very fun. We've reached the boss, so I'm gonna change some equipment. And let's check out the rings we did pick up, because they are fairly important rings. This is Chaos Eater, Shining Black Chaos Gem, Calls Dark Lightning, rare. And the other one is Vanity Swell, Shining Holy Chaos Gem, Calls Exploding Light Spear, rare. They are basically twins. I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna do this, and then now we're going to experiment with what is actually going on behind this door. So what is happening behind this door? You can see there's energy coming down from the top down to the bottom, which is fueling that. There's a couple of enemies on the sides and at the back. Those are the boss. So I forget actually how to fight this. So this is a curse. It has basically brought us all, like, removed all of our equipment stuff. We do have something for that, and we're gonna grab it right now. Meanwhile, my controller is freaking out. As you can see, it's kind of like Frenzy. Now we've removed Cursed, but now we're stuck at 3,000. It doesn't heal us all the way. If you hit them, they will close up. So that's one. It's two. Down, down. Over. From the dark heavens, we landed on this cursed earth. We reject the light and inhabit the depths. We will fight that detestable light forever. Life will flow from the conflict. If we fall, in the end, we will be reborn. I don't really suggest going into the boss. I do suggest actually cheesing them this way. This is a cheese. It's basically the original door strat. They do close up. You're meant to use the holy and dark ring that you just picked up. But it's a bit of a pain. Especially when they curse you and remove all your stats. What is left here? Why, it is my very favorite item in this game. Well, it competes with the pendant that does nothing. It is a gold mask. Those of you who've played Demon Souls will probably recognize this mask. Gold mask of unrivaled power. Rare. Resists conditions. Fast MP recover. Yep, it's a gold mask. Those of you, again, those of you who've played Demon Souls will recognize this mask. It was also extremely powerful there. So, slap that thing on. Now our stamina is at 701, and our vitality is extremely high. This is the best item in the room, the area. And it's worth kind of burning towards. There's a lot of really good stuff here, but again, you have to kind of gauge what your resources are versus what you're about. And there's a lot of really annoying enemies. Take a look around the room. So when we came in, all of these conduits were coming down, and it was powering up something. And their monologue is actually really interesting too. They hate the light, and this is because the tree grows upside down. This is answered more in the art books than it is in the game itself. The tree grows upside down because the light from the sun burns the foliage. So the roots are where the ground is, like the surface, and the tree grows into the ground, and its leaves grow outwards into the earth itself. And so it's protected by the earth, and therefore it doesn't get burned by the sun. So that's important to understand. Okay. Our MP is extremely high, and our new rings give us 3 spells before we have to wait. There should be another room to my right, but I'm not sure if I actually super want to go there. Whoops, well, we're out. Time to switch to actual equipment. So I'm using a newer DS4, and computers actually think it's a speaker, so it tries to reroute the sound to it. So it coming in and out is really annoying because it's doing silly things with the sound. Healing cube until we can get somewhere where there's another one. And we do have to get a couple more. We are enforced with darkness, because we did get hit by it. Well, that's rude. Oh, jeez. I should have just went by. Instead of trying to fight it. Yep. Again, save states are somewhat useful, especially for this one. Yeah, this controller is being extremely weird. Could be the wire. I mean, this is a newer DS4, so I wouldn't think it was the wire. But stranger things have happened. RNG was not with us today. always getting out, that's the problem. When you don't have any healing items left. And you're just trying to get back. See what items we do actually still have. SSG-69, M14s, M3s. Don't think I'm carrying those weapons. Okay, we are. Excellent. Okay. Very lucky we still had some ammo for a gun. Now, while I do really want oh, there's Requiem, which is something we did pick up. Imp-shaped bangle that wears magical light. Fast HP recover, which we will put on right now. Let's take a look at our items. And it is kind of important we do so. I'm gonna give it one more save. Now, while there is a shop over yon in the center of the screen, I'm gonna go to the shop in the fog area because it seems like it'll be easier. And again, there's a lot of loot here. I am intentionally going to leave some of it. I don't have the resources to go and fetch them all. So we're gonna re-gear and we're gonna leave these areas. I'm planning on streaming NG+. So maybe we'll find out what's there. But NG Plus does change items and item placements. So we'll at least figure out what they are in New Game Plus. Musical stingers are kind of funny. I wonder if there's a... No, there's no hidden door. I do need to re-gear because I do know there's something coming. Before we hit up our next area, or take a look at our next area. So that is... I'm gonna hit up the shop right here. There's only 7 left in the floor, which is a little bit concerning. And we are out of cues, which means we need to sell some things. Right. You can only sell things on your person, so we're gonna have to draw a bunch of things out and then pick them all up. So I'm gonna fast forward through this unless I have something to say about it, just to speed things up a little bit. Okay, so we are about where I want to be with Cunes. Okay, so we're all ready for the next bit. Let's get out of here. I think I've had enough of the fog area and the moving eclair area. And what do you know? It's Rurufon. Ma'am? How far will the living go? It's ugly, but that is proof of life. I wish for my death. I am nothing more than a tool. Human who clings to life. Now maybe you can kill me. Want to test it? Time to switch. Got her. And that is Rurufon, who drops a very good bracelet. Is it a bracelet or a ring? Let's take a look. Yes, it's this. Exalts all abilities, but has no magic. Conditions null. So yes, that is the scythe woman boss for this game. She is quite difficult. She has holy ranged attacks. She has the green shoot attacks. She has her scythe. She uses that to great effect. Plus, she bounces around so that if you aren't fast on the draw, it does hurt a lot. So that is Rurufon, the boss version. And now, we get to move on to the next place. As you come in, it seems like the VIP headquarters for whoever might have been riding the ship. But to me, it looks a bit like Cainhurst. We start off with a shop. We have the aesthetics for the level. We have these ladies. who also should remind of Cainhurst. And very similar ones here. It doesn't open. Neither does the other side. And we have our save point. So this is where we're going to end it. This is our preview as to what's to come. I want to make this its own episode. So this area will be the next one. This is the illusory area, and we will tackle this next time on Shadow Tower Abyss. Once again, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye now.